very intrigued to see how this one's going to turn out, because I'm a little bit unsure as to how the metagame actually works out on this map right now. It's very kind of, could go, I feel as though it's very different from the other maps, and that's great because it should give us some different games, but what kind of games are they going to give us? And what kind of games exactly are those games going to be? I'm not quite sure we know that just yet. I saw a great game between Nurture and Happy the other day in the Zotac season finals, where Happy actually decided to play Mech, which I don't think is a bad idea at all in this map. And Nurture actually played this mass Mutalisk style, which is fantastic on this map. Because what are you going to do against Mech? Send your Storm Host through this one choke point in the middle? No, it's not going to work at all. Whereas the Mutalisks, they can fly all over the place, harass all over the place. It was fantastic, and in the end it ended up as a bit of a base trade, and Nurture did win out in the end there. So let's introduce our players and see what these guys are going to get up to. Of course, this isn't ZVT, it's ZVP. I think Mutalisk's definitely a very strong choice here, though, on Secret Spring. Losira is our player in the bottom left-hand corner, the blue Zerg player from MVP. In the upper right-hand corner, we have our red Protoss player from Samsung Galaxy, ladies and gentlemen. It is Hurricane. A very quick drone scout here from Losira, so whether he wants to just go hatch first, he's actually going to proxy hatchery. Uh-oh! Whoa-oh! Uh-oh, guys. Oh, no, he's not. Now he's going to come up to the natural. Is he going to block it in time? Dun, 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 dun. Probe gets it to turn away for now. He doesn't block it. Wow, that's so close. Is that even a block? Hurricane just going to pull probes here to deal with this initially. Of course, I mean, he loses mine time, but back at home, Losira, he's losing the fact that he doesn't have a natural stall just yet. He hasn't got anything started, and in the end, it's going to kind of be a, an irrelevant investment. So it's okay to lose mine time to this, and Drone will stay alive here. Hurricane needs to be a little bit careful. Instead of going Nexus first, now he adds on that gateway instead, and he will be able to drop his Nexus still very quickly, and he will pull that probe back and drop it now. Ooh, just not quite able to just yet. Sierra has the money to drop another hatchery if he would like to. He's currently expanded himself. He's going to try drop it, but just gets blocked by the actual Nexus. So he's not quite able to get anything to do there. So gas coming down here for Losira in the main base. We have an Overlord as well, which you'll be able to just kind of spot here what's happening at the front. Oh, Losira again with the gold base, man. This guy, he's playing some wacky StarCraft today. It's free hatch before pool this time, guys. Free hatcheries, then the gas, and then the pool. So I mean, he is playing as greedy as possible. Now Hurricane comes across here. Generally with free hatch before pool, you would say the cross player will know what's happening. He'll know what's up. He'll know by the pool timing. Does he recognize it here? Because, I mean, we're in a weird situation where there was that hatchery block. Is Losira gonna... For a moment I thought he was gonna take another base. Because he's starting to move the drone out. I was a bit like, well, is that really the smartest decision? No, okay, so it isn't. He's just checking nothing is in his main base. No pylons or anything coming up there. Or anything like that. So... Pylon will come down over here, and this is actually kind of smart by Losira because it makes Hurricane not really think that this gold base could be up and running. Drones are being pulled and they're being transferred over to that gold right now, and Hurricane just has absolutely no idea. So this is great, again, at the start of this for Hurricane, who is moving back across to his own side of the map right now. Let's see if this drone is actually taking that extractor. Hurricane going to be able to take that down without much of an issue. And he's just on 2 gases. He's got this gas running out the natural. So we'll see where he goes with this. He starts up a robo facility right now. And again, I mean, taking these gold bases, it's the same as on an Overgrowth, and maybe even more so on this map. It's very hard to defend this base when it's so far away from your natural. I mean, it's not that far away, but if you think from your main, reinforcements coming from here, if you've got to get them over here to defend, it's very, very far away. So I mean, he really is, I think, in this map, relying on his opponent just not seeing it. So I guess it's kind of hard to actually attack this base without coming through the middle here. I mean, you could go through the top and come down towards this base, but Hurricane's very unlikely to do that, I would say. So I mean, if he's coming through the middle, then it's kind of hard to actually get up there and actually attack that gold. He's actually be better off moving towards this direction. Be interesting to see what Hurricane wants to try and go for here. He's just taking his third gas now. Starts up an observer from that robotics facility. And Losira just, with the Roach-Warren coming down, is just going to prepare to go into a pretty standard mid-game, it would seem, from this gold base. Hurricane knows this base is still not taken because he's got this pylon here. So whether he thinks this is something weird or what, I'm not sure. 4 gateways being added on. Well, this is going to be very interesting. 5 gateways being added on. Just going to be one big all in here from Hurricane on map number 2 of this best of 5. 6 gateways being added on. This is going to be a 7 gate, guys. 8 gate! Straight up 8 gate. 14 lings on the way though for Losira. And yeah, 14 lings on the way for Losira, and Sotil there as well. I think 14 lings on their own isn't really going to be that effective. Warp Prism coming in as well from that Robo facility. And I mean, if he moves through the middle with a Warp Prism, he will see this gold base. He'll see where he has to target. Wow, this is going to be a lot of units. I mean, Losira is continuing to make roaches right now. Warp Prism coming across. A few lings, few roaches coming in. It's going to be huge. He moves across in such a way he doesn't actually get to see this gold base, which is a little bit of a shame. That's a big factor in this, actually. As Hurricane warps in. A big round of Stalkers. In fact, that was Stalkers in that Warp Prism. Wow, didn't realise. Comes in towards this gold base. He's going to see it's not here. He's going to be like, well, what? And immediately he's going to be a bit like, well, what do I do now? This is not a good position for Hurricane at all, guys. You know, he doesn't know about the gold. He doesn't know, he doesn't know about, the third base. And if he did, he would be attacking towards that right now. That being said, if he can move his way up this ramp, he's going to be able to force field out any reinforcements. And oh, I think he's picking up on it. He's seeing this queen moving across. He did force field, leave one force field on the ramp there. It's hard to leave a force field on the ramp, to leave a sentry there because of the fact that, oh, he's going to miss the force field on the ramp. He doesn't have the entry in time. Roaches are going to make their way down here, and Losira's going to come in from all angles. He doesn't need a big warp in right now. He's going to warp in some Zealots, but these Stalkers are getting taken out so quickly, and Losira here is going to probably be able to sort of make this work, I think. Going to be hold off this attack, I think, maybe. Immortals on the way, I think, yeah, Hurricane just needs to pick up and get out of there. I think now he's going to start moving towards this gold base. I think he's going to start realizing what's going on. An Observer's moving across. He's about to see the creepy sees the units coming in. And he will actually just begin to drop off over here. And a counterattack coming in from Losira, which is interesting because, I mean, it's going to be hard to actually do anything with a counterattack should Stalkers just be warped in. This is a really nice position here, and picks up a Stalker to keep it alive. He's doing a lot of damage at this base, taking off a lot of the Zerglings. Roach is starting to come up here. Whoa, there's not actually a wall! Whoa! There wasn't actually a full wall off there. And the Immortal should just about be okay, though. To help hold on, and damage still being done over here. Zealots are slowly getting taken down though. More Zealots being warped in. Hurricane is actually starting to make this work. He's trading so well against this. And these Stalkers are being picked up in the Warp Prism time and time again. As the Swarkle is actually going to move a little bit closer now. That's going to force this Warp Prism to relocate slightly. As these Roaches have come back from the other side of the map to come over here, and still these Zealots trading so well, dropping the Stalkers just a couple of shots at a time is how he's taking this. Another wave of Zealots coming in here. These Stalkers trying to help take down these Roaches, but I think now Losira finally just doesn't quite, finally does just have enough to turn this around, but maybe he doesn't actually. I mean, the Zerglings are going down, and is this really happening? Oh my god. Losira is really struggling here. These Zealots actually starting to pick off a queen. The Spellcrawler burrowing once again. He needs to get that Warp Prism away. This is huge. The Warp Prism might go down. Okay, he's actually going to lose the Mothership Core, not the Warp Prism. In fact, he might not lose either. Okay, he might still lose the Warp Prism. He drops the Trine Warp a little bit out of place there. And Losira does hold on. A very hectic series of events there. 8 meters being made. I'm not sure how well 8 meters works out in this situation. I mean, there's a lot of Immortals. Yes, there's not much anti-air. I guess meters are alright, but I mean, with 8 gateways up, all you do is make 8 Stalkers, and boom, all of a sudden, you're in a pretty fat position. That being said, if he just comes in with 8 Stalkers at the top of this army alongside Lings, he'll hold this off no problem. Losira realizing all he has to do is hold on. He's making 6 Spine Claws right now. Not sure where. Okay, it's on top of his main ramp. Meters are spotted by the Mothership Core, so immediately here, Hurricane kind of knows what's up. I think one warping of units, I mean, he's going to be able to bust through here no matter what. It's going to turn into a little bit of a base trade then, and it's going to be a little bit interesting. He's actually taking down the Cybernex Core. That's huge! If he loses the Cybernex Core, he can't warp in any more Stalkers. Sentry's going to be able to force field here, and that's pretty big as well. He has Stalkers to defend then, but he doesn't have much anti-air at all here with the actual army. And that's going to be huge. He's going to run up into the Spine Claws now. Quite interesting to see him go for the Spine Claws instead of just trying to... he loses an Immortal here. Quite interesting to see him go for this instead of just trying to, yeah, I mean, this is going to get completely shut down. why run up this ramp, right, when you could instead come towards this gold base? GG Cord, Losira takes the game.